good morning. Welcome to another little day in my life video. I thought we could do like an episode 2 sort of thing to my last vlog, which was day in my life, unemployed, living at home. Still doing that, but today I am actually going to leave the house, which is crazy because now that I think about it, I don't remember the last time I've left the house by myself where I wasn't walking my dog. Like I haven't just like gone out on my lonesome in any time that I can remember. I'm actually gonna shorten this really quick. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I uploaded my January and February reading wrap up. You should go watch that video. But immediately after uploading that video, my day just like went straight downhill. So I thought today I could maybe have a day to myself for once. I'm not gonna spend like the whole day out. I'm pretty sure, but we'll see. I've got one errand to run where I need to go pick up something, like an order, but I think I'm going to go to a coffee shop, get a coffee, go to the bakery, get a little breakfast item, and then I'm gonna go pick up the order, which is like, it's basically like I'm shopping. And then I'm probably gonna go to my little independent bookstore. I have a Barnes & Noble gift card, and the area that I'm about to drive to is like halfway in between me and the Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is like an hour and a half away from my house, so I might go there depending on how much time I have. I'm not really sure. I don't need any books there. I just really want a new Moleskine notebook, and I have a gift card, so I feel like I should use it on that. And I don't want to like order it online. Like I want to walk around, because I haven't been in a Barnes & Noble in probably 6 months. So we'll see if I end up doing that. I might end up coming back home early. I think I'm gonna make cookies later, and yeah, just do some other fun little things, hopefully. I'm gonna take you along for my day out of the house, because you all saw my day in the house the other day, so let's get out of the house together. This really great vintage store right now, and their selection of jewelry is crazy. So I love coming in here and looking at all the jewelry. The furniture is like okay, but love all the glassware too. But yeah, I am obsessed. Ooh, this is fun. And it's kind of a cool lamp. But yeah, I'm obsessed with the furniture. I think I'm gonna get this little ring. It's a plated ring, so not gonna be the greatest quality, but I still like it. Okay, I picked up my order, which was those 2 little dog bookends, which I'm so excited about. If you've seen my bookshelf video, oh my god, hold on. It's like the fluffiest dog I've ever seen. What is that, like a chow chow or something? I'm not really sure. But anyways, I'm gonna put those bookends on my bookshelf, and I just think they're so cute because we have a Jack Russell and they're little Jack Russells, so I'm loving it. Cohesion in my house, I guess. I have been walking around for like a really long time, so I think I'm gonna hit up the bookstore really quick. I don't have anything in mind that I want to buy, so I might not end up buying anything. And then I don't know, I need to look up how far away Barnes is, because I've been looking. I went into a stationery shop earlier, and all of these places that I've gone into so far have had notebooks, but the quality of the thickness of the paper is just not right for what I want to do, for what type of notebook I want. So I don't know, depending on how I feel after the bookstore, I might go to Barnes, but I also might not. I'll let you know. I am kind of taking a long time to walk around and like browse things, and I don't want to be out forever. Also, it's getting to be lunchtime, and I don't want to have to like buy lunch anywhere. I have so many leftover things at home on to the bookstore, which is so funny. When I was sitting in the coffee shop earlier, I think that the staff were doing like revolving meetings, because I saw, well, the main owner of the coffee shop was sitting at a table, and then a couple other of the employees kept like walking in, having a meeting, then walking out. So I was like, hey girl, I've seen all of you this morning, seen all of the employees, but now we're gonna see them in their workplace. Just got done at the bookstore, and I think I'm just gonna go home because the Barnes & Nobles are all 30 minutes or farther away, and I'm not really feeling it anymore. We're just gonna call it a day, go home, eat lunch, and yeah, I'll show you everything that I got when I get home, I think. I made it back home. I just heated up some lunch, which is this pasta that I made yesterday. That is like asparagus, feta cheese, Greek yogurt, and lemon, and like a bunch of herbs and stuff. It is so sour, I think, from like the Greek yogurt and the lemon. I maybe did too much, so I gotta add this to kind of sweeten it up. It is really good, but it's like super acidic. Maybe I should put some olive oil in it too. I'm gonna do that. I got this olive oil when I went to Spain, and so for some reason I feel like it's fancy, but it probably isn't. But product of Spain, bought in Spain. Kind of fun. Gonna eat this. Probably gonna make a cup of tea, and then I'll show you what I got from my little outing. Oh my god, it is so cold outside. Or not even super cold, but like windy and chilly, so it just makes it so much worse. We have horses, and our farrier came to do all the horses' shoes, and they have this, it used to be a puppy like a few months ago, but they have this dog that likes to play with our dog, so I brought him up to the house. Farrier was leaving, had to bring him back, had to walk out in this freezing cold down to the barn. Oh my goodness. Natural blush. Hey, my nose is running now. That's unfortunate. I wanted to show you all of the stuff that I got when I was in town today. I went into Middleburg earlier, which is like a horse person town, which is so funny. I like grew up really close to there, so it's very like familiar and nostalgic for me. So whenever I go, which is not super often anymore, it's really nice. I like love all of the shops there, restaurants. stuff like that. So one of the last times I went to Middleburg, I saw these bookends that were in this shop that I went to that I showed earlier. And when I went back after Christmas, I've been thinking about these bookends because I got a bookshelf for Christmas. So I was like, ooh, I should go back and get those bookends. And they haven't had them in stock since 2024. They finally got an order in, so I just had to go pick those up. So I'll show you those. I know I showed you in store, but they're just these little Jack Russell bookends, and I think that they're so cute. They're so heavy. I don't know what they're made out of. There's no label on them, so I don't really know. But I'm pretty sure they're all hand painted, so they look a little funky. I think that adds character, so that's fun. So that was like my errand that I had to go in there for, because I needed to pick those up. But it's like not really an errand. It's just an excuse to go shopping, which I honestly haven't done in a long time. Like I haven't spent my own money on anything other than food probably in like the past few months. Honestly, I haven't bought any books. I got gifted a few books, so I've like acquired some new ones, but I haven't bought anything like since the new year. This was my first dip back into purchasing things, but they're all things that I have thought about prior, and they're all from small businesses, so it's like okay for me personally. I kind of got hasty there telling you my story. I started my trip in Middleburg with the bakery and the coffee shop. Bakery, always amazing, love them so much. The coffee shop is always hit or miss. Today, the coffee was such a hit. I got a Samoa latte, like the Girl Scout cookie, so good. Probably the best drink I've ever had in there. But while I was sitting there, my eyes were burning the whole time. It was like I was cutting an onion or something. And I was just sitting there reading, being like, the whole time. And I didn't really think much about it because sometimes I do get dry eye. But right as I was about to stand up and leave, me and these other two women were kind of like triangulated where we were sitting. I was sitting in an armchair. Another woman was sitting in an armchair, and another woman was sitting at a table right in front of us. The woman who's at the table was like speaking to someone, but the woman in the armchair was like, I'm sorry, did you just say that your eyes are burning? To this other woman. And she was like, yeah, every time I come in here, my eyes start to burn. And the woman in the armchair was like, my eyes are killing me right now. I had to go stand up and get water. And I was like, oh my God, my eyes are also burning. What is with that? The woman working was like, she wasn't a worker. She was like doing work at her computer. She was like, yeah, whenever I come in here to do work, I always have to take eye drops before so that my eyes don't burn. I was like, this is so weird. I've never experienced that when I go in there. Normally I go in there and my coffee is expensive and just all right, but the ambiance is good. That's why I like to go. But this is the first time my eyes were ever burning, and I didn't realize it wasn't just me, but that was crazy. I left after that and I went to this stationery store across the street that hasn't really been open for super long, but every time I go in there, their stuff is really, really nice. They just have a lot of like really niche specialty items, so I've never bought anything before, but they have this whole wall of pens, which I go in and I try every single time because they're like, try our pens. And so I got some this time because every time I go in there, the girl who's working is always so nice to me, and we always have a really, really nice conversation. And I always feel guilty not buying anything, but this time I was like, I have been thinking about buying this pencil every single time I'm in there, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it this time because I had cash and that felt justified to me. So I got this pencil, which is tous les jours. I think that means every day or all the days. I haven't taken French since high school. There's every day on here in French with like a little saying. Lundi, which is Monday, voir un film, so watch a movie. And then the next day is like listen to a song, read a book, write a poem, buy a ticket, go on a little voyage. I think that is really cute for like each day of the week, like a little inspirational kind of thing. And yeah, it's just a little mechanical pencil, and I think that they're so cute. So cute. They're really expensive. This is like $10, which I think is absurd for a mechanical pencil. That's why I've never bought it, but I just think that they're so cute. And I just love the little message, because maybe I will do these things when I right with it, you know? And they also had a whole bunch of different colors, and I couldn't decide what color to get. I was in between this or a yellow, like a Ticonderoga yellow, but I was like, you know what? These are really pretty colors together, so I went for that. And then I just got this really, really nice brush pen. It's this beautiful green color. Like, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then the end is like a nub. Like I said earlier in the car, I've been on the hunt for a new moleskin because I do scrapbooking, like junk journaling. I've actually got it right here. And this is my scrapbook junk journal, and it's completely full. I've used every page in here. This is the end page, but I've used literally every single page in this book, and so I've been wanting to get a new one. I finished this in November and it's March now, and I haven't had one for all of 2025 so far because I haven't been able to go and get a moleskin anywhere because I'm wanting to save my Barnes & Noble gift card for that. Anyways, long-winded explanation for why I got these, because I use markers and pens and stuff like that, and pencil for when I'm drawing. And this thing, for example, this spread that I do for the All Things Go concert that I went to, marker, pen, I probably penciled these out. That's what I got from this little stationery shop. It's called Every Little Something. It's so cute inside, and the stuff that they have there is really, really, really nice. It's just really small, and every time I go in, oh, nice. Every time I go in, it's the same girl, and it's very like tight in there, so I felt weird about recording. And then I talked to you while I was in this place, but this is from the Middleburg Antique Gallery. Crazy little bag. This one was so nice. I like picked this up right when I walked in because I'd been thinking about it, because me and my mom had talked about getting this the last time we were in there, and so I just got it. And when I walked back up at the end of my browsing, she was like, oh, I've got everything ready for you. And she had it in this little bag. This woman is so cute. I just got this little horse bit ring. This video is very horse centered today, I guess, to fit on this finger. I don't even ride horses anymore. I used to when I was younger, but that is like not something I'm interested in anymore. My mom rides horses, and she has a whole bunch of like horse jewelry, but she doesn't wear jewelry anymore, so I have all of it. I just thought this would be nice to go with all of the horse jewelry that I have. And it's also like, I don't know, it's kind of a cute design. It was only $15 because it's not real silver, it's plated, so I probably won't wear it super often because it will probably tarnish quickly, but I just really like it. I am a big ring person. I'm a mixed metals sort of girl, but I really like a silver ring for some reason, and I love a chunky silver ring. This is my grandma's ring, actually. It says her name, but I like to wear it because it says R. Reagan. But if I like don't wear this one, I could wear this or something. In the bookstore, I ended up getting this, which is Bury Your Bones over, Bury Our Bones. Oh my god, I just about said the Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I don't know why I got that confused, but this is Drive Your Plow Over the Bones of the Dead. I didn't realize this, so this is the winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature, but I've just heard nothing but good things about this. I think I heard Jack Edwards talk about this the first time because he said that Pedro Pascal posted this on his Instagram, so I don't know, I'm intrigued, and the back sounds really good, and I read the first page, the first paragraph, first clause of the first sentence is me. I won't expose myself, so you're gonna have to go read this. But yeah, I'm excited about this. I've never seen this in store. On the back, it says, in a remote Polish village, Janina devotes the dark winter days to studying astrology, translating the poetry of William Blake, and taking care of the summer homes of wealthy Warsaw residents. Her reputation as a crank and a recluse is only amplified by her not-so-secret preference for the company of animals over humans. Then a neighbor, Bigfoot, turns up dead. Soon other bodies are discovered in increasingly strange circumstances. As suspicions mount, Janina inserts herself into the investigation, certain that she knows who done it, if only anyone would pay her mind. It sounds kind of like a thriller sort of book, so I'm interested why so many people like it and why it's a Nobel Prize winner, because I feel like a regular thriller book wouldn't win that. I don't know. So I'm interested to see how this is different. The only independent bookstore that I go to that's not a used bookstore is this one, the Middleburg Books. And every time I'm just bombarded with the staff like talking to me, which is fine. Like, I'm totally fine with it. But today was like to another level because all of the staff workers were there. They were doing some sort of setup. I'm not sure what they were doing, but they were rearranging the whole story. So I felt really in the way. And 3 times I got asked if I need any help. I was in there for a while because I like looking at literally every single book in the genres that I like to read. So it takes me a while to like go through all of the options because they have so many books on the shelves that it just takes a while to look at. And I got asked 3 times if I needed help or if I needed a recommendation. It was so loud in there and chaotic and packed that I was like, I can't film any of this because I'm gonna get talked to, or someone is gonna need to be in the place where I'm standing, or they're gonna see me filming and be like, what are you doing? I'm sure that they wouldn't do that last one. I was just feeling overwhelmed today, which is not normally something that happens while I'm in there. Normally I can like be pretty zen and like look at everything on my own pace, but holy cow, it was like something crazy was going on in there. That was my little Middleburg trip. And now I think I'm gonna make some cookies. For some reason, I've like really been feeling the need to bake stuff. And I've been wanting to make like matcha something, like matcha muffins. And I found this matcha cookie recipe on the New York Times cooking website that looks so good. So I think I'm gonna make those. This morning was just really nice to kind of have a morning to myself, get a little breakfast, do a little meandering, do a little drive, get outside, get walking around. So yeah, it was fun. And I'm very happy I left the house. Like, good for me. We're gonna keep the good vibes going and make some cookies. So let's go. My matcha that I have, which would be crazy actually. I was left with a little bit of matcha left. I've got maybe this much, maybe I only used about half of what was in the bag before. So that's a win. I've still got some matcha. If anyone watching this video right now is a matcha lover, a matcha fan, matcha connoisseur even, will you let me know what your favorite matcha recipe brand is? Because I feel like every time I try and make one at home, it's just not very good, and I don't know if it's this brand specifically or if it's just the way that I make it. Not sure. But anyways, hopefully these cookies come out tasting good because look at all that. So much matcha in this. I am really excited. So it's a new day, which I'm sure you're like, girl, that this is only supposed to be one day. After dinner yesterday, I was planning on having like nice little cozy evening, watching a movie, and then reading before I go to bed. My night kind of took a turn for the worse, which is like, now the next day everything is fine. But yeah, yesterday I was just really upset And full transparency, instead of being productive or doing anything that like really brought me joy, I just laid in bed for like a few hours and was doom scrolling on YouTube, like watching videos and watching YouTube shorts, which is definitely not what I want to be doing. Don't love that for me, but I was just really upset and I couldn't really do anything. And yeah, I did end up reading before I went to bed, so not a total loss for the night. Now it's a new day and I do feel a lot better. I think things have kind of mellowed out. Just wanted to update you as to why I didn't show you the rest of my evening, because it was sad. But I also wanted to update you on these little cookies that I made yesterday, the matcha cookies. These are so good. I made 2 sheets of them. There was one that was lower in the oven and they got a little bit more done than the other ones, but they still taste really good. If you like matcha or if you like peanut butter, you would love these. I'll link the recipe, but I think it's behind a paywall, so I'll maybe like flash it up really quick right here so y'all don't have to pay for that, because these are so good. I didn't make the icing that the recipe calls for because I don't think that they needed them, and also I didn't really feel like it. These were a success for yesterday, and like my morning was great, afternoon was great, evening not so great, but seeming like everything's fine. I don't know. I'm not going to show you my day today, but my plans for today. It is like such a nice sunny day out, so I kind of want to take advantage of that, and I might go and take my dog on a walk because I think that that would be really nice for both of us. And I also want to edit this video. I want to try and work on a job application as always, and I didn't work on one yesterday, so I probably should get one done today. And yeah, be nice to myself and be nice to my family, and that is the plan and the goal for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I know it was kind of a mess, especially towards the end here. I don't know, I just want to be like real in these videos, and even when I say like I want to have a great day, sometimes that doesn't always happen. Just wanted to show life's ups and downs. Not every day is a perfect day, even if you try and set it out to be a perfect day, but that's okay. That doesn't mean that today can't be a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in another video hopefully soon. Oh, and one last thing, I wanted to show you the little dogs in action. Aren't they so cute? Holding up my little books. I think that that's adorable. Now it is goodbye for real. Thanks for watching.